Okay. Thank you all for coming to our meeting today. It's actually going to be run by Aubrey. So, Aubrey, if you want, you can introduce yourself and yeah, we'll get started.
Yeah, thanks, Gigi. Hi, everyone. My name is Aubrey, and I'm your guys' philanthropy chair. So I'm basically in charge of volunteering. Is the audio okay?
It's like a little echoey, but I'm not sure. Yeah, now it sounds fine.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna do a presentation on a bunch of different volunteer opportunities that are on and off campus. So hopefully this is a little helpful for you guys. Okay, so why volunteer? So first of all, it's rewarding and fulfilling. It's something good to give back to your community. Also in regards to PA school, most people or most schools want to see that you dedicate time to a center repeatedly and that you have a passion for an organization. So you go a lot and you have a commitment to them. And here's some statistics. In 2018 and 2019, the average PA student had 719 community service hours when they applied. So that's just a good general idea to have. So the more you have, the better. And the earlier you start, the better as well. Okay, so I have a list right here of just volunteering opportunities on campus. I can have like I can make a list after this meeting of like all the links and stuff so you guys can click it. But here's some options. So Campus Pantry, I've actually volunteered there before. It's a great program that provides food for any student at all. You don't have to provide like need or anything. Campus Health has opportunities to volunteer as well. And I was also poking around on their site and they are looking for a body positive volunteer slash intern. So if you're interested in that, there's the contact information for the lady to email. Also, another organization is the Global Medical Brigades. They travel, so that is like a bigger commitment. It's obviously traveling to another country, but they travel to Honduras and Panama to provide free medical care to underserved populations. So if you're interested in that, you can email that person there. Cooperative Extension is also an organization that's a lot of different programs that are mainly centered on like nature and just like being outside. So that link will take you to a bunch of different clubs for that, like 4-H, Master Gardeners. They provide like information to the communities about food and stuff like that. Ben's Bells is also a great organization that's focused on spreading kindness throughout the community. We have two locations really close, so there's one off University as well. So yeah, just a little bit more information about Ben's Bells. We have the two addresses that are really close by, and then there's one off Broadway. They suggest that you schedule your volunteering 2 weeks in advance. If you just go to the website, they have a calendar listed with their availability and what times you can schedule for and sign up for. And what you do, they just have an open studio volunteer. So that's Tuesdays and Saturdays. They're 2-hour shifts and they're from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1 to 3 p.m. It's you don't have to pay, but it is suggested to make a donation of $5 to support the studio. And Campus Pantry, I talked about this a little bit before, but their hours change every semester based on when they like hand out the food. So this semester it's Tuesday 2 to 6 and Wednesday and Friday 11 to 3 p.m. So when you volunteer there, you can help stock shelves, you can check out students, weigh grocery bags, monitor produce and food areas. When I volunteered there, I just monitored people swiping their cat cards and just checking them off on a list. So not too difficult. They're not accepting volunteers this semester because they are at capacity, but I would be on the lookout and check their schedule for next semester. Yeah, so here's some off-campus opportunities. A great one is Banner. So you can volunteer there, and there's a lot of different things you can do there. You can work the lobby and just like help take patients back and forth, or you can do some more clinical experience with patients as well. The volunteer service coordinator is Carrie, and that's her email there. So if you're interested, you can email her. You can also fill out the application on their website to sign up, and they should get back to you. They are pretty backed up normally, so it does take a while to reach them, but I figured giving you guys Carrie's information would maybe speed that process up. Um, Here on medical centers, there's a huge list of a bunch of different medical centers we have close by in Tucson. So, since Banner is really backed up and you still want to volunteer at a hospital and get that kind of experience, you can check out one of those centers there. There's a lot of great places there. Some community volunteering is also linked below there. So that's like the Salvation Army, food banks, the Ronald McDonald House Charity, Casa de los Niños, bunch of great places you can volunteer at throughout the community. The Mount Lemon Sky Center is a place I would say if you're a little bit more like outdoorsy and want to do something like regarding that, if that's what you like, there's a bunch of different opportunities to work, like the tree ring lab and stuff like that. Stand Up for Kids is an organization fighting homeless youth and like the youth populations. So they volunteer for that. It's a great program. And then the Humane Society and the Pima Animal Care Center are both like for animals, like animal shelters. So if you're interested in that, like all of these links take you to like the volunteer page where you would have to fill out your information to apply to be a volunteer. Here's a couple more. So there's the Sister Jose Women's Center. That's the volunteer coordinator. And then Ben's Bells Off Broadway, and then also Planned Parenthood. They have a little bit more of an extensive process to become a volunteer. You have to go through like orientation, but if you're interested, I think that would be a great opportunity. And then a little bit more into the Sister Jose Women's Center. The opportunities for volunteering there, they have you guys work at the reception desk. You can help with laundry, the kitchen, welcome table, dinner club, and the clothing closet where you kind of like help style the ladies that come in. This one is a little bit more extensive too to volunteer there. So you have to complete a background check, and then you also have to go through training, which is also like a tour of the center. You just have to contact the lady. I put her information on the last slide. But their volunteer shifts are Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and then 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And that's the location. And then another one that's off campus is Ronald McDonald House Charity. That's actually my sorority's philanthropy. So I do like work with them a lot and have done a lot of fundraising stuff for them. So I thought I'd include them. But you can do a lot of different volunteering stuff there. You can be a house volunteer or you can be a family room volunteer. So the house volunteers, they're the front and center, and they provide support for the families needing to stay at the hospital overnight. So you help keep the house clean and organized, and you respond to guests when called upon. So you can fill out that application and schedule a tour to start for that. The family room volunteer is a little bit more of a commitment. And so they have two family rooms down here in Tucson. They have one at the Banner here, and then they have one at Tucson Medical Center. So they're both near the neonatal intensive care units, and they provide a lot of much needed respite for families that are staying with their children and want to be close. So then you just maintain the friendly atmosphere and you uphold the hospital policies. Okay, and then for group volunteering, I am working on a few different things, but the thing that I can for sure probably do is the community food bank, and that'll be December 2nd. The December dates are they don't do the second Saturdays of the month, and the other Saturdays of December we're all gonna be on break. So December 2nd should be our date. I'm waiting for them to post it on the site to sign up, but after this, I will send out a Google form if you're interested in volunteering for that date. The time is, I believe it's 9 to 12, if I remember correctly, on a Saturday. So it's just 3 hours, not too big. But if you sign up and say you can go, I will be reaching out to you to confirm. And then once you give me the yes, I'll put your name down and we'll all go do that together. But basically what we'll be doing there is the emergency food box production. So everyone works an assembly line style activity and you work together to pack non-perishable food items and more. And then another thing I thought we could do is Ben's Bells. Theirs is only kind of smaller. So it'll be a smaller group to go because the community food bank can have up to 40 people. So if we can get 40 people to go, that would be great. But Ben's Bells, if only like a few people are interested, or if we want to coordinate like one day, like or multiple days, different people can go. That's definitely a possibility. And since it's so close, I think we could definitely make that happen. But if you have any other suggestions for group volunteering, please reach out and email me. Or if you know someone that's in a club or like has any contact to an organization, also let me know. But thank you guys so much. Hopefully this was helpful. But I'll send out like the links and everything so you guys can actually click that and get the information from there too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Aubrey. Yeah, that's it for today. Short meeting. So yeah, you guys are all good to go. And our next meeting will be, let me look. I have to look. It will be on November 15th at 5:30, and I'll send out the email for that. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.